As the new Wuhan coronavirus has spread not only all over mainland China but also worldwide, panic is rising. Here are very simple measures that can protect you. When you leave your home, wear gloves, winter mittens or outdoor gloves, and keep them on in subways, buses, and public spaces. If you are in a social situation where you should remove your gloves, perhaps to shake hands or dine, do not touch your face or eyes, no matter how much something itches. Keep your hands away from contact with your face. And before you put your gloves back on, wash your hands thoroughly with soap and warm water, scrubbing the fingers. Put your gloves on. Change gloves daily, washing them thoroughly, and avoid wearing damp gloves. Masks are useless when worn outdoors and may not be very helpful even indoors. Most masks deteriorate after 1 or 2 wearings. Using the same mask day after day is worse than useless. It's disgusting, as the contents of your mouth and nose eventually coat the inside of the mask with a smelly veneer that is attractive to bacteria. Instead, stay away from crowds, and keep your distance from individual people. A half meter, about 1.5 feet, is a good standard. If someone is coughing or sneezing, ask them to put on a mask to protect you from their potentially contaminated fluids. If they decline, step a meter, about 3 feet, away from them, or leave. Don't shake hands or hug people, politely beg off, saying it's better for both of you not to come in close contact during an epidemic. Inside your household, remove all of the towels from your bathrooms and kitchen immediately, and replace them with clean towels that have the names of each family member on them. Instruct everybody in your home to only use their own towels and never touch another family member's. Wash all towels twice a week. Damp towels provide terrific homes for viruses, like common colds, flus, and, yes, coronaviruses. Be careful with doorknobs. If it's possible to open and close doors using your elbows or shoulders, do so. Wear gloves to turn a doorknob, or wash your hands after touching it. If anybody in your home takes sick, wash your doorknobs regularly. Similarly, be cautious with stairway banisters, desktops, cell phones, toys, laptops, any objects that are handheld. As long as you handle only your own personal objects, you will be okay, but if you need to pick up someone else's cell phone or cooking tools or use someone else's computer keyboard, be mindful of not touching your face and wash your hands immediately after touching the object. If you share meals, do not use your personal chopsticks and utensils to remove food from a serving bowl or plate, and, of course, tell your children to never drink out of anybody else's cups or from a container of shared fluid. It is customary in China to prepare several dishes for a meal and then allow everybody at the table to use their personal chopsticks to pull food from the common dishes. Don't do this until the epidemic is over. Place serving spoons in each dish and instruct everybody at the table to scoop what they want from the serving dishes onto their personal plates or bowls. Return the serving spoon to the main dish, and then use their personal chopsticks only to pick food from their personal plate or bowl into their mouth. Wash all food and kitchenware thoroughly between meals and avoid restaurants that have poor hygiene practices. When the weather allows, open your windows at home or work, letting your space air out. The virus cannot linger in a well-ventilated space. But of course, if it is cold or the weather is inclement, keep warm and close those windows. Finally, if you are caring for a friend or family member who is running a fever, always wear a tight-fitting mask when you are near them, and place one on the ailing person, unless they are nauseated. When you replace an old, dirty mask from the face of your friend or loved one, be very, very careful. Assume, for the sake of your protection, that it is covered in viruses, and handle it while wearing latex gloves. Place it inside of a disposable container, seal it, and then put it in the trash. While wearing those latex gloves, gently wash the patient's face with warm soap and water, using a disposable paper towel or cotton swab, and seal it after use in a container or plastic bag before placing it in your household trash. Wear long-sleeved shirts and clothing that covers your body when you are caring for your ailing friend or relative. Clean everything your patient wears or touches very thoroughly in hot soapy water, including sheets, towels, and utensils. If you have space, isolate the sick person in your household in a room, or a corner of a room, where they are comfortable, but separated from the rest of the household. If the weather is tolerable, open a window that is on the opposite side of the room, so that air gently blows past the patient's face and then outdoors. Of course, don't do this if it is very cold, as your friend or loved one will be made sicker if uncomfortably cold. Be safe. Do not panic. Take common sense precautions. As frightening as this time is, you will get through it.